Mercedes brings electric car fast charging to Starbucks. Mercedes-Benz Charging Company equips more than 100 Starbucks locations with high-powered charging plugs. Starbucks and Mercedes-Benz have teamed up to ensure you can recharge your car while getting your caffeine fix. This collaboration can help bring much-needed convenience to the electric vehicle charging experience. Mercedes-Benz High-Power Charging, a car charging service provider, plans to bring DC fast charging stations to more than 100 Starbucks locations across the country, the companies announced Wednesday. The first phase of the program will see Mercedes install 400-kilowatt chargers at several of the coffee chain's locations along I-5, which stretches from Canada to Mexico along the West Coast. The quality and quantity of public charging stations has been a persistent hurdle to widespread adoption. But the infrastructure is improving, thanks in part to action by automakers and retail chains. The collaboration between two leading brands like Mercedes-Benz and Starbucks will enhance the charging experience for all electric vehicle drivers, said Andrew Cornelia, President and CEO of Mercedes-Benz High-Power Charging. Making public charging easier and more widespread is critical for an auto industry that is experiencing uneven sales growth for electric models. Studies regularly show that access to charging and the amount of time it takes are some of the biggest barriers for consumers to switch to electric cars. Plus, many charging stations in America are in odd places with minimal amenities, like in the corner of a random parking lot. It's not uncommon for charging stations to not have bathrooms or food options nearby. Bringing charging stations to places like Starbucks can make charging much more convenient in that regard. And so it went. Starbucks first announced plans to introduce charging in 2022. Convenience stores and travel stops like 7-Elevens and Love's are also encouraging electric car refueling. For these snack and beverage providers, the incentive is clear. In exchange for providing a place to charge, they get repeat customers who will spend more time there than if they were just pumping gas. The need for better charging and more of it is spurring action from electric car makers. Mercedes-Benz, for example, plans to invest $1 billion in charging and has built a dozen charging stations across the South since November. The German automaker is also joining forces with rivals BMW, General Motors, Hyundai, Kia, Honda, Toyota, and Stellantis to form an electric car charging supergroup called IONNA. The joint venture plans to open its first stations this year. Both IONNA and Mercedes-Benz high-powered charging were created with the aim of improving the less than optimal electric car charging experience.